The second topic in the series is the raw moments. We have discussed the central moments, now is the raw moments. So when the actual mean is in fractions, then deviations can be taken from the assumed mean, as we have seen earlier also. So when the mean is in fraction, we are applying the assumed mean method. The moments that we will calculate, that will be known as raw moments. So if you have been told to calculate 4 raw moments, the first raw moment, as we have seen in the central moment, it was denoted by mu1. Here dash will be put. So it will be mu1 dash. And here the formula is very simple. Here we will be applying x minus assumed mean. Earlier it was x minus actual mean, that is mean. But here the first moment will be calculated as x minus assumed mean divided by n. And we will call it sigma dx upon n because the deviations have been taken from assumed mean. And if it is the case of continuous and discrete series, f will be multiplied with our formula. So f x minus a divided by n, or we can say f dx divided by n. Now for the second raw moment, as we have seen in the central moment, same method, it will be mu2 dash. And here our formula will be sigma x minus a divided by n, and we will square it out because it is the second moment. So we can write down the short formula also, sigma dx square divided by n. And if it is a case of continuous or discrete series, then frequency also will be multiplied in this formula, and it will lead to sigma f dx square divided by n. Now similar will be the case with third moment. The only difference will be exactly the same formula. We will have to take the cube. So formula is sigma dx cube minus n. And if it is a case of continuous and discrete series, exactly the same formula. Only the cube will be there, that is sigma f dx cube divided by n. And if the fourth moment has to be calculated, that will be denoted with mu dash 4, and the formula will be same, x minus assumed means power 4 divided by n, sigma dx power 4 upon n. And in case of continuous and discrete series, same formula, just put the power 4, and finally it will be sigma f dx power 4 upon n. So this is how we can calculate the raw moments. Let us see one practical example of raw moments. Now this is the practical example of individual series. Now here in the same example, I have taken deviations from actual mean. Now I will take deviations from the assumed mean. Let us see, my assumed mean is 4, and we will calculate dx, that is x minus 4, because my assumed mean is 4. So 1 minus 4 will be minus 3, minus 1, 3, 5 and 6. From here I will get sigma dx, and here sigma dx will be 10. Then we have to take dx square, just square it out. 9, 1, 9, 25 and 36. It will give us sigma dx square, it is 80. Then dx cube, because we require it in the formula, so cube out this column. Minus 27, minus 1, 27, 125 and 216. So here sigma dx cube comes out to be 340. Then dx power 4. So 4 times we will multiply. 81, 1, 81, 625 and 1296. And its answer will be sigma dx power 4, that is 2084. Calculating these values, now we can calculate the raw moments. So the first raw moment is denoted with the mu1 dash, and the formula is sigma dx upon n. This is our dx, that is 10. N here was 5, so first answer comes out to be 2. Now sigma mu2 dash is sigma dx square upon n. So dx square is 80 over here, 80 by 5, it comes out to be 16. The third raw moment is sigma 3 dash mu. Formula will be sigma dx cube upon n. Dx cube has come out to be 340 upon 5. So it will be 68. And the last is mu 4 dash. So it will be mu dx 4 upon n. It comes out to be 2084 divided by 5, and this answer is 416.8. So this is how the raw moments are calculated in individual series. Now in discrete series we may be given x and frequency. Here the total of frequency comes out to be 100. So if we have to calculate the raw moments, we will require dx in the first instance. So first of all, let us calculate dx, and we will take assumed mean. For example, I take the assumed mean to be 67. So I will be taking the deviations. So here dx comes out to be minus 6, minus 3, 0, 3 and 6. So if we look at our dx, we can see that there is 3 is common in all the values. So we can take dx dash also here. This is a step deviation method with the help of which also we can calculate the moments. So if I take 3 common, so it will be minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1 and 2. So according to the formula, I will require f dx dash. Now I will multiply dx dash with the frequency. So it will be minus 10, minus 18, 0, 27 and 16. Now by taking the common, our calculations are more easier. So by adding it, we will get sigma f dx dash, that is 15. Now in order to calculate the second moment, we will require f dx dash square. So now if you look carefully at this point, we just have to square dx dash, not f. So dx dash will be squared, and the this amount will be multiplied by f. So minus 2 square will be 4 into 5. So this will be 20. Minus 1 square will be 1. It will be multiplied by 18. Next will be 0. 1 square will be 1 and multiplied by 27. It will be 27. 2 square will be 4 into 8. 32. So now we will add this. So here sigma f dx dash square, it comes out to be 97. Now in order to calculate the third moment, we will require sigma f dx dash cube. Now we will be doing cube of dx dash and multiplying it by f. So minus 2's cube will be 8 minus 8, and it will be multiplied by 5. So it will be minus 40. So cube of minus 1 will be minus 1 into 18. It will be minus 18. Next will be 0. Then next is 27 and last is 64. So after adding this, you will get sigma f dx dash cube. So that comes out to be 33. And for calculating the fourth moment, we will require f dx dash power 4. And after solving this, doing 4 times multiplication of minus 2, then multiplying with 5, it will be 80, 18, 0, 27 and 128. So here sigma f dx dash power 4 will be equal to 253. So now we will apply the formula for calculating the moments. So now raw moments formula we will apply, as we have seen how the raw moments are calculated. Now the first raw moment is denoted by mu1 dash, and the formula is sigma f dx dash upon n. But here something is common, so we will have to keep multiplied by common factor also. So f dx dash was 15, n in this case was total of frequency, which was 100, and common factor that we have taken while calculating dx dash was 3. So 45 divided by 3, our first moment will be 0.45. Second moment, it will be same, sigma f dx dash divided by n into c square. Now it is the second moment, so f dx dash square has come out to be 97 divided by 100 into 3 square, that is 9. So 97 by 100 into 9, when you will solve it, it is 8.73. The third moment is mu dash 3. Here also dash we will put. So it is sigma f dx dash cube upon n into c is also cube. So here cube is 33 divided by 100 into 3's cube, and solving it comes out to be 8.91. And the last moment, so the fourth moment now will be dash 4. Formula is f dx dash power 4 upon n into c's power 4. So it comes out to be 253 divided by 100 into power of 3 is equal to 4. So answer is 204.93.